Okay, today, pork and green bean hash. This is good for breakfast, brunch, or dinner. I came up with this one night to use stuff up. We had stuff that had to be used. So to start, a half a pound of potatoes, diced. You can see it's pretty small, right? And then I've got a half a pound of green beans in like small pieces, half-inch pieces. Put those in a bowl, hit them with a little olive oil. All right, make sure I got enough olive oil in there to coat everything. Toss them around, got everything coated so that the spice mix that I'm about to add will adhere to that. So, what I have is 2 tablespoons of Savory Spice Coastal Cali Fennel Pollen Rub. Yeah, I mean, you can use anything you want. I just fell into this. It was given to us as part of a gift, and I tasted it. I said, you know, I bet you that would work really well in a hash. So here it is. Savory Spice Coastal Cali Fennel Pollen Rub. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take that I've mixed up and gotten everything coated, and I'm going to put it in a sheet tray. And this is going to go in a 400-degree oven for only about 10 minutes because the pieces are so small. So that's all it's going to take. So we'll be back after 10 minutes. All right, so the potatoes and the beans are done. They're all ready to go. And what I've done is I've done 2 things. I've started up a small egg pan on low with a little bit of olive oil in it, and I've heated up at medium in a skillet some more olive oil. And the first thing I'm going to do is add to that one finely diced shallot and about 3 tablespoons of chopped up sage. Sage. All right. And we're going to grab a spoon here, stir that around. Okay, so that's heating up, and this is going to cook for about, like 2 minutes. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, so this is now sauteed for a couple of minutes. It's all softened, and the sage is cooked, and now I'm going to add a half of a pound of ground pork. Ground piggy. And we're going to break that up. And that's going to cook for
another 3 minutes.
You got it. It's going to cook for 3 minutes to make sure that the piggy is all nice and cooked.
Right.
And then we'll get on to the next piece. And by the way, my little egg pan is still heating up on low. Very important. Slowly heating up on low. We'll be back. All right, so there's no more pink pig. You can see it's all pretty much cooked. And so now I'm going to add back in my roasted potatoes and green beans, which is the base of this whole thing. And then I'm going to put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne, just a little. That's not much, right,
No,
for something this big. Right, so 1/8 of a teaspoon. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of salt. Now I'm going to be checking the salt to make sure that it makes sense. I know I didn't hardly put any. There was some in the Cali thingy, whatever. Okay, and at the same time, while that's going to finish cooking, I'm going to put my eggs in here, in this pan, where they will slowly cook. I'm going to cover them. Should only take a couple minutes to do that. Should only take a couple minutes to do that. And then we'll be back and we're going to plate this out. And Donna's going to get to taste it. All right, we're all done. I did end up adding a little bit more salt, maybe about a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Teaspoon and a half, something like that. So it's ready to go. I'm going to dish it out. I'm going to open up the egg. Oh, they look gorgeous. They look gorgeous. Now we're going to dish this out into the bowls. All right, let's do just one. And we're going to get an egg. All right, we got lopsided eggs here. I don't know if you noticed that. The yolk's all on one side. But that's the way it goes.
It's the stove. It's probably not even.
And there you go. There is.
Beautiful.
Good, give it a taste. into a sauce.
Okay.
Now I'm going to try to get this on here without breaking anything. Ooh, look at that! Even though it was a lopsided yolk.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's it's a nice citrus note in here.
It's from the stuff.
From the
It's from that herb
Fennel,
mix.
pollen,
Yeah,
pollen.
I have no
so
idea.
it's some kind of like, think of it as an orange
Yeah.
peel or orange.
I think it's got something like that in it.
And fennel pollen if you can't find something exactly like that.
Yeah, it's tasty. I have to say, it's pretty tasty. It's got just a teeny little bit of heat, and it's almost healthy, I guess.
Hard to believe that 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne matters, but it's just barely, it's just there.
Yep.
A little bit there.
Yep. All right, folks, there you have it. Kind of whipped up a pork and green bean hash, put an egg on top, just for you. We'll see you next time.